Okay, let's jump right in. Welcome to today's Xplainer. We're zeroing in on the fascinating science of aging, mobility, and, let's be honest, how to keep your independence for the long haul. Now, we've all been told that walking is the absolute gold standard for staying active, right? And hey, walking is fantastic, don't get me wrong. But today, I'm gonna let you in on a single everyday movement that actually blows walking out of the water when it comes to keeping you strong and free. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll see exactly why this one simple exercise absolutely needs to be in your daily routine.
So here's the big question. Is walking really the best exercise for seniors? I want you to be totally honest with yourself for a second. Do you get your steps in faithfully every day, but, still kind of feel like your legs are a bit weak, like maybe you feel just a little shaky getting up from a deep couch, or your stamina just isn't quite what it used to be? Listen, if that hits close to home, you are absolutely not alone. Millions of people walk every single day but still deal with joint pain, fatigue, and just feeling a bit off balance.
The real frustration boils down to this. Walking alone doesn't train your muscles in the way daily life truly demands. Think about the actual physics of walking for a minute. It's just forward motion. One foot is literally always on the ground, which means your legs are really only ever supporting a fraction of your actual body weight. Over time, your body just gets used to it. Walking gets easier, and it kind of stops giving you the resistance you actually need to fight off that natural physical decline that sneaks up on us as we age.
Which brings us to Section 1, the hidden threat, sarcopenia. We need to talk about walking's massive blind spot. It just doesn't push your body hard enough to stop muscle loss.
So what is sarcopenia? It's simply age-related muscle loss that happens faster than the body can rebuild it, unless it's actively challenged. Look, after age 60, our hormones drop off a bit, our nerve signals slow down. It happens to all of us. If we don't challenge our muscles, they shrink. And I want to be super clear here. Losing muscle as you get older is not some personal failure. It's just biology. But the great news, it's biology we can absolutely fight back against if we just give it the right signals.
And we've got to fight back, because frankly, muscle is life. Now, we aren't talking about bulking up to look like a bodybuilder here. We're talking about building functional muscle. Functional muscle protects your joints by absorbing shock. It keeps your blood sugar stable. It physically holds up your entire skeleton. But most importantly, having muscle is what enables you to move quickly, catch yourself if you stumble, and prevent falls, so you can live life entirely on your own terms.
In fact, did you know the #1 predictor of independent living in your 80s isn't your weight? It isn't your cholesterol either. It's your leg strength. I mean, wow, that is a massive revelation. Leg strength beats out all those other metrics when it comes to predicting your future independence.
So, if walking isn't quite cutting it, what is? Section 2, the ultimate strength secret, the chair squat. Yes, just standing up and sitting down from a chair. When done right, it's literally one of the most powerful, gravity-defying, life-extending exercises on the planet for folks over 60.
Let's compare the physics again. Walking is forward motion with just partial support, but the chair squat, that is vertical motion. Every single time you stand up from that chair, you are lifting almost your entire body weight straight up against gravity. Now that is true strength training. You're firing up your thighs, your hips, glutes, your core, your lower back, literally the exact same muscles you rely on to climb stairs, get out of bed, and haul those heavy groceries inside.
Have you ever heard of the 30-second sit-to-stand test? It's a major medical assessment used by professionals all over the world.
The medical community is totally on board with this. Studies consistently show that seniors who can do more reps of standing up and sitting down in just a 30-second window, they live longer, they take way fewer falls, and they keep so much more of their independence. To put that into perspective for you, this one simple little test actually reflects your biological age way more accurately than a whole panel of complicated, expensive medical tests.
Section 3, Mastering the Form Safely. Physical therapist approved. I know some of you are thinking right now, but my knees are shot or I'm terrified of falling. Take a deep breath. This is a super safe foundational movement, and it meets you exactly where your body is today, because you literally have a chair right behind you at all times.
Let's walk through how to master this safely, step by step. First, sit on the edge of a sturdy, heavy chair, one that isn't going to slide away. Keep your feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Next, keep your chest nice and tall and lean just a tiny bit forward from your hips. Third, push firmly down through your heels. And fourth, slowly stand up. Just be extremely careful not to snap or lock your knees at the top. Once you're standing, you just reverse it, slowly bending your hips and knees to lower yourself back down with total control. And hey, if you're just starting out,
absolutely use the armrest for a little extra support.
The crucial point to remember is this: consistency beats intensity every single time. Listen to your body. Stop if you feel sharp pain. A little bit of muscle fatigue? Totally normal. But sharp pain is your body's stop sign. Your muscles don't need some grueling, hour-long boot camp to get stronger. They just respond best to frequent, gentle reminders that they're still needed.
Moving right along to Section 4, the chemistry of strength and the power of myokines. We've talked about the mechanics, but the internal biology of what happens inside your body during a chair squat is absolutely mind-blowing.
When you challenge your muscles with resistance, like hauling your full body weight out of a chair, they release these incredible chemical messengers called myokines straight into your bloodstream. They actively reduce inflammation, improve your insulin sensitivity, and get this, they even cross over to support your brain health. Walking produces a few of these, sure, but resistance movements, like the chair squat, they trigger a massive, system-wide release. But the benefits aren't just physiological. Physical strength actively feeds emotional confidence. As we get older, the fear of falling can literally make our world shrink. We stop going out, we stop traveling, we stop trying new things. By building strength in a safe, controlled way, you actively reverse that emotional shrinking of your world.
So how do we actually make this a reality? Section 5, building your daily habit. 5 minutes to independence. Let's take this amazing biological hack and fit it into our busy lives starting today, without needing an expensive gym membership.
The absolute secret to doing this effortlessly is habit stacking. You simply tie this new exercise to daily routines you're already doing. You can knock out a few chair squats right before you sit down for breakfast. You could do them while you're standing in the kitchen waiting for the kettle to boil, or, squeeze in a few reps during TV commercials. When you attach the squat to an existing daily routine, it just becomes a permanent, effortless habit.
The barrier to entry here is incredibly low. It really only takes 5 minutes a day to transform how your body feels in 30 days. Just 5 minutes. Dedicate that time to practicing this movement almost every day, and I promise you're going to notice you don't need to grab the edge of the table to steady yourself anymore. You will literally feel more power and stability in your step.
Let's look at how to build this up progressively over time so you never even need weights. Phase 1. Just start with 3 to 5 comfortable reps. Easy does it. Phase 2. Focus on your breathing. Breathe out through your mouth when you're standing up to stabilize your blood pressure, and breathe in as you lower. Phase 3. Lower yourself down slowly for 3 full seconds. 1, 2, 3. And finally, Phase 4. Add a 1-second hover right above the chair before you actually sit down. That slow, controlled tension, that is exactly where the magic happens.
I really want you to take this next message to heart. Your age does not define your strength. Your past does not limit your future. It genuinely doesn't matter if you've been inactive for years. Your body is incredibly intelligent and highly adaptive. It desperately wants to heal and rebuild, but it can only respond to the signals you give it. Give it the signal that strength is still required.
Which brings us to our final thought, and a direct challenge for you today. Will you take the 5-minute chair squat challenge? Don't put it off until tomorrow. Protect your independence right now. Start today with just a few careful reps. I'd absolutely love for you to leave a comment down below. Let me know your age and what your current daily routine looks like. And hey, if this explainer gave you a fresh perspective on aging strong, please hit subscribe so you don't miss out. Your freedom is absolutely worth fighting for. So go grab a sturdy chair and let's get to it.